Primeramente, mis pancito ustespa omenewan. Saludos, respetos going out to everyone out there checking out the channel. Muchísimas gracias. Un humilde servidor, Cholo Juan. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back with a smile. Cubans. Check it out, though, man. I'm not gonna lie. Me creció la brocha, homie. Me creció la brocha, done. Nah, puro pedo, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The rumors are true. I was incarcerated. Real quick. I'm not gonna get into the details, but it was a violent felony. And I got a dry run. So, I'm out. If you guys don't see me active on here for more than 2 weeks, then that means I went back to the jaula. But it's all good, as far as I know, everything's good. Bogus charges, I don't know what they're talking about, nada de eso. So with that being said and established, we're gonna proceed, I'm gonna have to enlighten you guys and fill you guys in on what's been going on with me, my son, my girl, in a future episode, because right now I wanna start flooding the channel. And I thought about Fernando Vargas, So for those of you that follow boxing, Fernando Vargas is a historical figure here in the big bad city, más bonita de Oxnard, California. Oxnard. So look, I'm gonna give you a brief summary of the historia, leyendas de la ciudad de Chiques, So, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Look, check it out. So, growing up, I was indoctrinated into the viral lifestyle, I was pretty much indoctrinated in a subsection called Nyland in the beautiful neighborhood of El Rio in Oxnard, California. And unfortunately, and I don't want to say it's a bad thing, I don't want to say it's a good thing, but look, because at a different stage in your life, you think a certain way. When I was a kid, I used to think like a kid, and I used to indulge in certain hatred towards my own people, the cafés, the brown proud, the Mexicanos, you know what I mean? Right here, there's no other factions, just the faction that you guys already know, la bien famosa, the guys that wear blue. And I'm not talking about the barrio, pero la faction, boy, you know what I'm saying? So, without getting into details, because I ain't trying to get in trouble and talk about the Pinta, because if you've been to the Pinta, then you know what's up. And if you haven't been there, then you probably shouldn't be thinking about that. You should be minding your own, just like myself. Because it can get hectic. So once again, if you've been to the Pinta, then you know what time it is. And if you ain't ever been to the Pinta, then you probably don't even need to know. Con eso dicho and established, I'm going to cut through the chase and let it be known, Simon, homeboy. Right here, the neighborhoods, when I was growing up, they didn't like each other, homie. They did not like each other. You had a barrio over here, a barrio over there, a barrio to the west side, a barrio to the east side. And I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Like, it was Mexican against Mexican. So, no disrespect to Fernando Vargas, But I grew up in an opposing barrio, bien famosote, tú sabes, where we wear Raiders. Without, because I'm not here to promote any type of negativity. However, I mean, that's how I grew up, and that's where I'm from, and don't get me wrong, big dog, I'm still proud to be, from where I'm from, so, con eso dicho, right here, the barrios, where I grew up, we were Raiders, that's all I'm gonna say, and maybe Fernando Vargas grew up in a different barrio, or was representing a certain, gym, or whatever, but where I grew up, he was not liked. It doesn't mean that the people from Chiques didn't like him or showed him love. He's a legend here. And now that I'm older, if I would have been with the same mentality that I have now, evolution, whoop whoop, then I probably would have went for him. So, now that you know that I grew up not liking this individual just because he was training at a certain gym opposing to my barrio, like this barrio and that barrio no se querían, they didn't like each other, and he was on that side of town. So due to that, I grew up not liking him. Not that I cared about him because I don't know him personally, but I didn't want to go for him whenever the fights came out. I didn't want to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, fast forward, right? Growing up, Holmes, I was an Oscar de la Hoya fan. I used to love the way that guy boxed. And to me, in my mind, that was the greatest of all times, but the older people, they like Julio Cesar Chavez more. And now the young camaradas, not the camaradas, the young raza, they like Canelo. Even though I don't think Canelo's de aquellotas like De La Hoya, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, Fernando Vargas and Oscar de la Hoya, there was the famous fight, and I went for De La Hoya. My boy. I'm not gonna lie. But see, growing up where I was from, tú sabes, I used to wear Raiders where I'm from, and I was blessed to be welcome to different barrios and chiques, and every barrio had a story about Fernando Vargas, like I had a homie, a good friend of mine that lived in Squires Drive. He is notorious for having good hands, los guantes, los chatitos, the putazones, bam, bam, bam. He's known for being a good fighter, and one time I was blessed to be welcome inside his canton, whatever, wherever we were at, it doesn't matter, it's irrelevant to the story, but he showed me newspaper clippings, and he actually fought Fernando Vargas, and Fernando Vargas won that fight, but you can't win them all, you know what I'm saying? Fernando Vargas was a good fighter too, bro. That's what I'm saying, he's legendary. That I know of, el vato, le ponía duro para el boxeo, like, he did his thing, so that barrio, in my barrio, supposedly, I can't confirm this, but I heard that he went to my barrio, they had like a little gym, and I heard he put it on one of the homies, and I heard it from the homie's best friend. We're sold up in the Pintilla. Shout out to my older homeboy, David, Big Shags. I'm not going to say nothing more, but he told me a story. I can't confirm that one. But at the same time, that's how famous Fernando Vargas was around here, even before he went to the Olympics before he fought De La Hoya, before he fought Trinidad. He was famous already. Every fighter has a story. And due to the fact that I grew up where I grew up, I never got to know anyone of his supporters. You see what I'm saying? But then I got older, right? I caught some cases, and I went to the condado. Boy! I was facing a little quick life sentence, nothing major, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up right there with a good friend. I say friend because this guy's female, bro. Like, you know, like he wasn't one of the type to take advantage or nothing like that, because he's notorious for having the manoplas, big down, the gloves on me, the guantes, doggy. So he ended up being my Sally. So I started hearing a different perspective in the historia of Fernando Vargas now from people that support him, right? And they speak highly of Fernando Vargas. And that's why I wanted to make this video, dog, you know what I'm saying? To let everyone know that he is supported in the city of Chiques. Matter of fact, I have a couple people that friends in common that we follow each other on Instagram. I'm not going to put them on blast, but I know for a fact they used to kick it with Fernando Vargas, so I should have asked before making this video. But the main reason why I made this video, look, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm a Fernando Vargas expert, because I'm not, homie. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to send this guy a clear message of respect, because even though he hung out in La Colonia, he trained in La Colonia, or hung out with the Colonia crowd, which nothing but respect now to the Colonia, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying when I was growing up, it was different mentality. Now I run into a bunch of them, and a lot of them know me my age or older, or people that I was busted with, and it's all firme, you know, like, much love to them, you know, I don't have nothing against them, because it's not like that, homie, you know, puro respeto. But, so, anyways, now that I mentioned all that, right, look, I had a good friend of mine named Tortuga, the Squires. He lived over there by Squires. And when I was a little kid, I didn't understand, you know. But now that I'm older, I understand and I respect it. Because he told me a story about Fernando Vargas, you know, and he said, and I was all like, in my mind, I was young, you know, and I was all like, oh, I don't want to talk about that vato. That vato's from here or there, you know, like wherever, in a negative manner. And the homie was all like, check it out, watch out. Because the homie was older than me, and I respect him a lot. El Tortuga, he lived over there by Las Squires, the projects. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Turtle de Las Squires. He sent me down and he told me, look, fool, I understand you're young, you no entiendes, doggy, but there's a bigger, it's a bigger picture, homie. You know, when it comes to the raza. And Fernando Vargas happened to make money, and the reason why he told me he respects Fernando Vargas, and is the same reason why I respect Fernando Vargas now, is because he told me straight up, he went like this, look, he came to the projects, and it wasn't like a toy drive, because a toy drive, I don't know the right word for it, but it was Christmas, or I'm not even gonna quote it. All I know is that he went to the projects and gave toys to all the kids in Squires projects, homie. And that right there in itself, homie, it's a humble deed. And con eso dicho, homeboy, un chingo de respeto para usted, jefazo Fernando Vargas, coming from me, Cholo Juan. Allá vivía en el Río when I was younger. Pero ya sabes, you know, with that shit and established, I wanted to convey this message, and I wanted to make my comeback, my regreso, to the YouTube yarda, how all these other YouTubers are calling it the yarda. You know, puro respeto from here to there to here. Much love to all the barrios in Oxnard. Much love to all the gente sólida that keeps it real. Much love to my neighborhood. And much love to the whole county and to the whole raza as a whole. Que viva México. Y con eso dicho, nos vamos con un chingo de respeto pa'l viejón Fernando Vargas. Say, homeboy, if you ever see this, just know that you're a leyenda right here, homeboy. And I respect that. Con eso dicho, nos vamos. Gracias.